I'm here with Sophia. Sophia, how long have you been homeless out in the streets of Phoenix?
For a year.
For 1 year?
Yes.
And how did you become homeless?
I couldn't pay a homeowners association fine when my mom passed away, and I lost her apartment and all the things in it.
Do you have any family?
Yes, I have kids, but they're married, and one of them just became single, but they have their partners, so I didn't want to be an intruder, you know?
So you've been out here in the streets of Phoenix all by yourself for a year.
Yeah.
And how is that going? Is there danger attached to that? Is there...
No, it's just heartbreaking because I went through a breakup and it's killing me. Like, for reals, that's my main concern, is like I lost my partner over not having a home and not having somewhere to live, and I kind of thought it was more love. So it's kind of hurtful. It's so heartbreak, death in family, plus homelessness. Had it all together, you know, plus addictions. It's just a bomb. Like, I'm explosive right now.
You have addictions?
Yes, I do.
What are you addicted to?
Meth and blues.
How long has the addiction to meth and blues been going on?
I've done it since I got put on oxycodone by my doctor. Like, I've really had a lot of problems with fibromyalgia and cicada in my left leg, and I have an altered disc, so I'm always in pain. So for me, it's best to win on both. I can't take one and not the other because you'll be down and like slump, and you can't go up because I'll be too up. So I have to just balance to like cruise control, kind of, sort of, if it makes sense. But without it, I can't walk.
And have you ever tried professional treatment?
Yeah, like my leg gives out in the middle of the stoplight. I'll be trying to act sexy because I'm single, and then my leg would just give out. I'll be like, oh, going down. It's just...
So, but no professional treatment, no like treatment centers, recovery?
Yeah, I saw pain management for many years. I got morphine and oxycodone. It's just that the doctor found fentanyl in my system, and he took my bills away from me. I could go get more, but you can't when you use meth. They'll UA you right away, and they'll throw me back out. So it's kind of pointless unless I can get my addictions under control.
And when do you think that's going to happen to get that under control?
Really soon, because I have probation and I don't want to end up in a jail cell. I don't like jail. There's like 3 places I don't like. It's hospitals, jails, and the morgue, you know, like the cemetery. I don't like it, and they say that drugs, those are the 3 paths that most people end on.
Those are the 3 paths that you're going to end up on if you're addicted to?
Most people do an addiction, but there's a statistics that state there's a high percentage of people that end up in one of the 3 places when you are on drugs, because it's like that one poem, like you give your whole life to the drug, but the drug doesn't tell you, and when you realize what you're in too deep, and so there's no way out. It becomes your world, and it's almost like when I got out of jail, I remember looking at the bottom of a ditch and I saw a pile of garbage, and I looked at it and I referred to myself as that trash. Like, I couldn't find myself in my own skin unless I used again. Then I knew where to go and what to do. But as long as I didn't use, I'm not comfortable in my own skin. Like, I don't feel like myself. It's like it becomes a part of your daily life. It's kind of sad. I know I have a problem though, because my money's not right, my finances are not right, my ability to take care of myself is not right. So I realize there's a problem, but I don't know how to resolve it. I don't know how proper living is supposed to be lived, because you need that example in life. We need to either know or get taught. I'm in the middle of the riffraff. Like, you know, my mom had to pay bills, and she was working, so I was on my own a lot, you know. And it's kind of sad, but when you raise yourself, you got a burra.
Where do you think you'll be in 3 months?
Hopefully doing something better than this. I have goals and dreams. I can tell you everything, down to my car, to my house that I want. Not a house, trailer, but like everything I want, I have it all mapped out. I just don't take one step forward to that goal. So that's where I realize I'm insane. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, right? That's my daily routine. So how is it that I'm getting this car and house that I want so badly when I'm doing the same thing? You see what I'm saying? Expecting a different outcome. It's kind of like frustrates me. I get so angry I don't even like to talk about it, because I'll get all upset. But it's like I really want these things in life. I really do. I never stop dreaming. I never stop feeling. I'm a drug addict.
And what advice would you give to people so that they don't end up out here addicted and homeless? Any words of wisdom?
Yeah, to like love their family. Life is short. To take care of the people that they love. To work hard. God says that men are to work the earth and women are to bear children. I think that everybody should remain humble and close to God. If we can do this, the world will be better for everybody. It's, I mean, it's the thing I live by day. I know I make the mistake of doing drugs, but I try to be humble and civil. That's what, we're supposed to be, is civil, most of all, and humble.
What's the youngest you've seen out here in the streets?
Young, you're really young. It breaks my heart. Young and in a lot of trouble. Like really in trouble, young teenagers. And it's saddening because they have a future life. They don't see what I see, the potential in them, I dream for them to do something with themselves, but then again, they're like, well, lead with example. I'm like, oh, darn, you got me,
And what do you think a society needs to do to help these youngsters to stay away from this type of lifestyle that you're living right now?
The society can offer a base foundation. Like, we're all human. I mean, this is my main concern with humanity. We can make our jail flocks pink with our taxpayer dollars, but we can't put a water fountain knowing that Arizona is the hottest state in all of the... I mean, they give us heat waves over the news all the time. If you watch TV, if you know we're hot, I'm looking for global shading through NASA. That's what I'm hoping for, that I'll be that $1 million person that comes up with that idea. But until we do, we don't have global shading. It's very hot, but we don't provide water. It's a service that should be brought to you by our city, for our community, for our people. We need it. Is water's the main thing, and the restroom. Nobody should have to go shit behind a dumpster. Who's gonna go pick? Nobody. So then it just becomes world pollution, toxic. It's disgusting. We need to have more porta potties, like every 5 lights, water fountains at the bus stops, and then that would take care of people. And then base foundation. If the kids that are on drugs knew that they could have somebody that loved them and would help them get the things that they need to be okay, maybe they could encourage them with love and therapy that things are okay and they can be better, not just advising it, showing it with love. And a person that's broken needs more love than the average person, because you're already broken. So with these things, the base foundation, like if you have nowhere to go, nowhere to live, and no family, you're stuck, you're struggling. So you do need that foundation to be able to build upward. If not, you're going to be having a deck of cards that's always going to fold,
Yeah, that's a good.
We got the Twin Towers on good structure, remember?
Right.
And they went down too, so just think,
Right, that's true.
But we got Dubai sitting on an ocean, so think about that. How did they get that constructed?
Right.
You see?
Right, good point.
Good base foundation.
Good foundation is crucial for anything to build upon, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna hand you some donations here. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
Thank you.
Here's
God
that
bless
pack.
you. Thank you.
Here's this water and goodies in there.
I do have sons, I wanted to tell you, and they're going through some things of their own, like
Okay.
heartbreaks and stuff. So I'm just saying that I think that they need to know for themselves, for their life, that they're better, stronger, and can do more for themselves, not to let their feelings get in the way of their goals. Is like my personal advice for them, and anybody else out there
Absolutely.
that lets feelings interfere with your goals.
That's great advice.
Yep.
And here's this.
Thank
If
you.
you could do me a favor and read the little note.
Do you know what you need to do? It's not going to be easy. I'm asking you to give you the confidence to move forward and the courage to take the first step. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's all donated, and those
Thank
are
you.
beautiful words, and hopefully you take heed of them, okay?
Yeah, it's like God gives the rich and the poor the same 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with your time, right?
Exactly. That's a great way to look at it, right? What do we do with our time given to us, right? So here's also a $10 gift card to Walmart.
Thank
because
you.
so you can have some toiletries or
Oh,
whatever you
thank
need,
you
okay?
so
So
much.
maybe that'll be helpful. So thank you for talking to me. Thank you for sharing your story. Please help yourself. Please be safe out here.
Yeah.
I'll give you my contact information if you need help going to a treatment center or anything. I'll try to help you as much as possible, okay? Thank you for sharing your story, because maybe this is going to help somebody, okay?
I hope so. I'm seeking counseling myself, so it's never too late to say you need help. I'm seeking help so I can find out how to go forward.
Okay. Well, the best of luck with that counseling and reaching your goals, right?
Thank you.
A car, a home, and getting off the streets and battling your addiction and winning, okay? So recovery is possible. It's just you have to have the strength and courage to do so, right?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.